Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Critical Reactions with your host, Bryan. Now, we're going to finish out with, dude, you got to listen to this week, with a band that, dude, I've already checked out. That band is SYMPHONY X, and the poll for this week actually came out before we checked out SYMPHONY X on special selections. So, I actually had kind of a tough time figuring out if I wanted to include this band. They were second place on the poll. Obviously, a lot of people wanted me to listen to them, but I had listened to them. So, is the theme that I need to check out a new band, or is the theme that I need to check out a song? It's like I said, it was difficult for me to come to a conclusion. I actually hosted a poll asking if we should have them replaced, and while the poll did end up with the results saying yes, replace them with another band, it wasn't by enough of a margin to make me feel comfortable. I think it was 70-20% was the last time I looked, 70-30%, and somewhere in that range. And that just, like I said, it was definitely majority in favor of replace it, but it wasn't 90-95% saying go ahead and replace it, so I didn't really feel comfortable getting rid of it. I don't know. But we're doing it. That's like a really long explanation to say we're going through, and we're going to check out some more SYMPHONY X. However, I made a little bit of a stipulation when selecting the song. Mike Mendoza says I should check out Nevermore or Out of the Ashes. Tim Chambers says Odyssey. Mago Elder says Odyssey, as well as Accolade 2 and the Divine Wings of Tragedy. Now, Odyssey, we've done. Divine Wings of Tragedy was like 20 minutes, and I'm going to be honest, just getting back into the swing of things, I wasn't really ready to tackle another epic. It's been a while since I've really checked out anything on the longer side, and I'm still kind of getting into the swing of, the rhythms and the schedule, just getting back into doing these videos after taking so long off. So I wasn't really looking to do a 20-minute. However, Mike recommended Nevermore, and that is off of one of their newer albums. I think it was like 2016 or something, so it's relatively new. I figure why not look at something from their newer side of things. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at Nevermore. Like I said, I figure that's an interesting thing. We'll jump from some of their older stuff with Odyssey and Older Epic to a more modern, shorter song. So we'll kind of see a different side of them. So let's check out modern SYMPHONY X. Alright, let's go.
From the skies across the sea of light to the dungeons of the damned. Scorching winds blazing, thunder clouds raging here.
Getting a bit of a Megadeth vibe. Digging it.
The viper's venom is mine, has brought on the night. Swept away like a bird of prey. Now there's hell to pay, from darkness into light. Nothing matters anymore. My strings ring hollow, bleeding nevermore. Nevermore. Can't let go. Your silence tells me all I need to know. Nevermore. Strike a chord. The walls of silence fall.
Just a ton of energy in this song. The drums are just barreling through, and the guitars are just tearing it up.
Kings of death calling, frigid breath falling in the cryptic dead. Curse the dark with the longing heart and the soul. You will rise again. On tragic wings I take flight. Bring on the night. Eyes of stone ripping, flesh from bone into depths unknown. From darkness
Really interesting phrasing on the lyrics.
nothing matters anymore. My strings ring hollow, bleeding
See, the phrasing in the verse makes a lot more sense, and it lines up more with how we speak. But sorry, with the chorus. With the verse, though, really weird stopping points.
Lost in shadows of what might have been. Bloodless spirits wept in fear. The void of anguish slowly pulls me in. Abandoned hope, all who enter here.
This is a really good change up right here. Nice little arpeggiation going up.
Can't let go. Your silence tells me all I need to know. Nevermore. Strike a chord. The walls of silence fall. Nevermore.
Are they going to end this with anything special, or just hold out the last note of that run? Alright, so let's just go back to the bridge. Alright. So that's not what I was expecting. We went from classic prog to modern, what, just straight metal? What do you call this? Is it just metal? It's basically rock with edge, right? It's got the same typical A B A B C B. There's a solo thrown in there, which rock has kind of gotten rid of. It's kind of more of a metal thing. But to me, this is more like 90s metal. Stuff like what Metallica and Megadeth were doing around the time. It's so weird because, like I said, to me, it's such a departure. Classic prog has a very specific sound and feel and rhythm to it. And this is, I don't know, to go from the Odyssey, which I completely understand is one of their epics, which means it's an outlier. That's not necessarily what they always do. But to go from that to this, to me, it's a pretty stark departure. With that said, there's a lot of really fun stuff going on in this. It is a jam. There's just so much energy. I'm sure listening to this live and having that energy of, the music being played for you live and then everybody around you, absorbing that energy and having fun and stuff like that. I'm sure it's a killer live show. Like I said, the drummers just beating it down, just constant drive. The guitarist is just doing those crazy. I don't know what they were. They were either sweeps. I think they were hammer-ons and pull-offs. Just whatever though. I mean, we're talking about fast, legato-ish notes, just constantly, all the time. Even in the verse, which had the least amount of rhythmic movement in it in the guitar line, we're still talking about doing a quick run every couple of beats. You got the bump, a bump, a bump, dilla 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 dun 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 dun. It has that moment, that little break, but we always have a run after it. It's not that different energy wise from what's going on in the verse, which is just a constant run of notes, just blistering speed, always coming at you. Um, so yeah, there's definitely a lot of small things in here that I appreciate just on a musicianship level, like playing at that level. I'd even say that the vocal work, while not entirely impressive, not like we had in the Odyssey where a lot of range was being showed, we still showed a lot of range was shown. Yeah, shown. Oh man, that was a dumb moment. Uh, we still have moments where we see a bit of his range. Even in the verse, he pretty much sticks to a single note and then he makes a jump up about an octave ish for the third sentence, the third repetition of the guitar riff. So he's still showing off a little bit, showing what he can do. And he also goes through a couple of different vocal styles. The verse, the chorus, and the bridge all had different vocal inflections to them. So, yeah, there was a lot of really cool musicianship things that I could latch onto in here and really appreciate on their own. Thinking about it, though, I don't remember hearing much of the bass. I'm not sure if that was a mix thing or YouTube's compression. I don't know. I don't remember hearing much bass. The main guitar riff and the drums and the vocal work is all I remember. So, but yeah, other than the fact that I enjoyed the individual elements, the song as a whole doesn't really hit me. It's a bit by the numbers, and that's not a bad thing. I've said that in the past. Sometimes you just want to write a jam. Sometimes you just want something that people can jam to, and sometimes as a listener, you just want to listen to a jam. So, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this song. It set out to be a killer track that you can just, headbang to, bob your head, whatever you want to call it, and, just chill or get pumped, whichever reason you're going to listen to, this song. And, it delivers on that 100%. But on a technical level, like I said, there's some individual aspects that are pretty cool, but as a whole, it didn't sweep me off my feet. It's a good track. It's a killer track. Like I said, if I wanted to get pumped up or whatever, yeah, put this on. Like I said, I am a huge Megadeth fan. I am. I've mentioned on a couple of tracks, that hey, that has a metal, a metal death kind of feel to it, or maybe metal death influence. I love metal death. I probably have not listened to them as much as I should. I don't have as vast a knowledge of their albums, but I've heard most of their hits pre 2000s, and I've listened to at least one of their albums post 2000, and they just continue to kill it, and I appreciate them on their level. I'm not listening to them looking for any sort of masterpiece epic or insane chordal compositions or anything like that. I listen to Megadeth because they have killer riffs that I can bang my head to and just have a good time. Listen to some good metal. That's where this fits in. Unfortunately, I don't have that same sort of fandom I have for Symphony X as I do for Megadeth, so I don't just have a surface value, just what is it? I don't just accept them on the surface, based on who they are and stuff like that. Uh, but that can obviously change over time. I've heard two songs from Symphony X, and I've enjoyed both of them. I will probably be checking out more of their stuff, and who knows? In a year from now, I may always want to listen to Symphony X because I enjoy this all the sorts of things that they've put out. And when I listen to new stuff, I listen already as a fan, already ready to accept the song. And I've mentioned that before. It all comes down to sort of um, impression and sort of expectations. And if I go into a song with the wrong expectations, it can kind of ruin the reaction, so to speak. It'd give me a bad taste for first impression. And that sort of happened here. But first impressions are just that. They are the first thing you hear. The next time I listen to this song, as I have said many times before, I'm going to know what I'm going into. I'm going to know what I'm going to be listening to, what they're going to be presenting. I can meet it on its own terms, and I'll probably enjoy it more because, like I said, it does have a lot of sort of Megadeth vibe to it, and I love Megadeth. So maybe the next time I'm in the mood for just a nice metal jam, I might load in whatever album this came off of, Underworld, and just check it out. So, yeah. Just kind of recap all that. The song didn't really grab me, though it does have a lot of elements I enjoy. It is a simpler song, composition-wise, not necessarily playing. I think this would be a bit of a pain to learn and play live. It's 6 minutes of just, especially on guitar, just 6 minutes of insane playing. Straight. No mistake for 6 minutes, night after night if you're touring, as they would probably be in a non-COVID world right now. But yeah. So, but I came in with the wrong expectations. I was expecting something a little bit more complex composition-wise based on who I'd listened to, or the song I've listened to before. And, a subsequent listen of this song or even this album, I would have the proper mindset for. All right, this is where you guys can hit me up, though. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. If this was the wrong song to check out, which I don't think it is. Like I said, under different circumstances, I'd probably really enjoy this. It's just I get into a certain mindset for these reactions and analyses, and I'm looking for specific things that I typically don't look for as a casual listener. It's a completely different mindset. So I do try to listen to a lot of this stuff a second time in a more casual scenario to kind of see how I feel, not as a musician and composer, but as a music listener, a music enjoyer. That's the word. Someone who enjoys the music. Fridays are always weird, right? I get really weird videos on Fridays. But yeah. So, like I said, you guys can let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Also, there's a description box with some links up there above that, such as the Patreon, if you're interested in checking out any of the polls and kind of having a little bit of power over what the future of the channel looks like. We also have a fantastic Discord community. Both of those come packaged with the Patreon subscription. It's only $1. You get both of those things. I think that's a fantastic deal. You get access to 8 polls a month, as well as 30 days of some phenomenal conversation in the Discord for just $1 a month. That's crazy, right? I think so. Crazy Bryan, come down here for my crazy deals. All right, this is me signing off, though. Got to get the sign-off done. Gotta get the sign-off done. Gotta get this. All right. And then around that is like a subscription button. You can push the subscribe button and a little bell and a thumbs up. All 3 of those things help out the channel immensely. And if you're interested in checking out more of my stuff, it helps you out because you get notifications and notified and let known when I do stuff. And if you enjoy what I do, you probably want to know when I do more stuff. So hit the bell. And then I'll be back tomorrow. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. UTC, as usual, with some special selection. In the past, I've done 2 per Saturday, 2 per Sunday, but it kind of burned me out a little bit, to be honest. That means that I was doing 4 videos in the weekend, and I only do 5 videos during the week, so I was doing pretty much just as much work in 2 days as I used to do, or as I do in 5 throughout the rest of the week. And I got to find a better way to do it, but I think for the time being, I'm going to do 1 for each day. We're going to drop down from 9 videos a month, or, 9 videos a month. 9 videos a week to 7 videos a week. I'm trying to get through the list, but I'm trying to do it healthy. All right. So we'll get the list is going to be there. I don't think I'm ever going to clear it out. When I clear it out, I'll open up submissions and it'll be filled again. You guys definitely have songs you want me to check out. So I don't think I should be so focused on clearing it out anymore as much as just getting content out to you guys, which is honestly what we're here for. I like listening to music. You guys like listening to what I have to say. I like listening to what you guys have to say in the comments and in Discord, and just kind of getting some other perspectives that I don't have, getting some context to the stuff. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why we're here, just to listen to music. I shouldn't be killing myself over it. Burning out every second of my day. Eating fast food because I ran over my cooking time, and now it's 7:30 at night and I don't have time to cook, or else I'll be eating when I'm supposed to be getting my kid to bed, so I might as well just go get some Taco Bell. I did that too many nights in a row. That is all too real for me. All right, this sign off is taking way too long. I'll be back tomorrow and Sunday for some special selection stuff, and then Monday begins next week, which being the first week of the month, we're starting something new. The first week of every month, I will be getting through special selections. It will not be themed. I will just be taking the special selections from my list and getting through them. So that'll be 5 extra special selections every month that I wasn't doing originally. Alright, cool stuff. I'm going to enjoy it. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Special selection choices are always phenomenal. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm always excited. I love doing this, guys. I really do. Best fan base ever. Best audience, best subscriber base, whatever you guys want to call yourselves. I'm going to call you friends, honestly. We've had enough conversations. I think I can call y'all friends. You guys just have the best conversations, the best recommendations. You rarely steer me wrong, and usually being steered wrong is my own fault when I pick songs that just aren't great. I need a better way to select songs, but... Alright, no, dude, like, Bryan, kick it into gear. Let's close this out. You guys stay fantastic. You guys stay safe out there, and have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you choose to watch my videos.